everybody, welcome back to another episode of Rocky Mountain Sav. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, as always, please go watch our last couple of videos. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. I'm like in the Morrison area. There's just a layer of fog covering this area over here, but such an absolutely great day to be out taking photos and some video. I kind of wanted to make a video for you guys today because my first major service is coming up on this X5M after about 2.5 months of ownership. I got a notification that these front brakes are actually due in 270 miles. So I actually already called Paddock Imports. The plan is to drop the car off here on the 19th of June. I'm going to be doing my front brake pads, my first engine oil service, and then I'm also going to be doing my spark plugs. I also have some future plans for the car coming up, but I'm really excited to share with you guys everything that's to come. You know, really been anxious to kind of get some modifications going on this car, but hey, that's life. I don't have all the money in the world, and I'm just, you know, leveling with you guys. I'm not going to be able to just wrap, tune, exhaust, and, you know, do all of these amazing things that I obviously want to do to this car right out of the gate, but obviously with some resilience, some passion, some belief, some determination, we're gonna make this beast exactly how I see fit. Dude, Jack in the Box really does have everything. Look at this. Snoop's Munchie Meal literally comes with an air freshener.
That would have to be the Master Kush.
Choosing Jasmine Box, how can I help you? 1211, second window.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Now guys, the real question is, how much is this service gonna cost? I keep kind of running it through my head, spark plugs, front pads. You know, everyone said buy a BMW. They all said it would be fun, right? Yeah. For the rest of today's video, we're here with the X5M. She is kind of hot right now, and she is in need of front brakes and an oil change, maybe some spark plugs as well. But alas, with that news, I'm actually going to be teaching Adam the ins and the outs of launching this beast. Hopefully we can get some crackles. Hopefully we don't put her into the wall. Here are the keys. And he just sits right at home. He sits right at home, as comfortable as ever. Now we're gonna shut him in, but at this point, we're also going to need to shift that lever over just to the right one more time, thus engaging the sport mode, the most aggressive gearbox mode for this transmission. I'm trying to sound like Shmee right now. Forgive me, I've been watching a lot of Shmee lately. It's kind of my weakness. You watch any Shmee, Adam?
I love Shmee.
What's your favorite car in Shmee's collection? Before I hate to draw out the people any longer, but I mean, what, like, legitimately speaking, between Senna, Ford GT, his SLS AMG, his Black Series AMG GT, multiple $1 million cars, which one would take you away?
Senna.
Senna, easy choice. But we're gonna have Adam launch this thing. Hopefully we can get at least 2 gears, 3 gears. Be easy on the brakes, of course. And please, I hope you guys are commenting down below that I'm gonna break my car and I don't deserve this car and that it's probably gonna break on me and it's super unreliable. And honestly, that's the part that makes me the happiest. So, let's go. All right, initial impressions of the crackles, the feeling of the DCT gearbox.
I prefer it to either of the Porsches. Granted, they're both 6 cylinders, so there's a massive
You do
power
prefer
difference.
it to the Porsches.
The whole feel, I much prefer.
And honestly, that's to be expected. This is the SUV M5. I'm not trying to sound like a douchebag about my car.
What a marvelous entertainment, Salisbury.
But I mean, it would be a different story if we probably drove one of the 8-cylinder turbo Panameras.
That's what is the comparison. It's not a fair comparison.
That would be a much more fair comparison because, again, like he was saying, we did Macon and we did the 6-cylinder turbo version of the Panamera. So this thing is obviously a much different beast. Now, can you imagine how much a tune would change this fucking thing? How much more boost?
It's gotta happen.
Yeah. Now, another thing that I might have to have Paddock assess, and I think it's just the condensation from the AC, but I did notice a small leak underneath this thing at the grocery store the other day. Actually, I can point to it right there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. It's kind of dripping just a little bit. But 49,000 for the Macon, 52 or something. One of them was 50
like 48,
something.
49, but then the Panamera I believe was like 52 or 56.
And again, like not all X5Ms are going to be priced like this. For the most part, if you find one with my mileage, about 42,000, 43,000 miles, usually they're going for about $50,000, $55,000 right now. I just got such a good deal on this because, God, it looks good. Dude, for an SUV, it's quite incredible, right?
I loved it. I loved it.
Now, Adam's getting pretty comfortable on the gimbal, guys. I'm very serious about this shit. I really want this. We're never gonna stop making videos. And hey guys, down below, I think my fan base, I don't know, maybe not. Should we get oiled? Depending on how many male fans we have.
What the hell did you do to yourself?
I just wanna be pure.
Now, another thing people really don't like about these cars is the brake dust. Let me show you this right here. Oh my God, would you just look at that brake dust? Literally just metal on my hands, it looks like. This inside color is not the color of my rim. It's very, very dirty. I'm actually probably gonna get my wheel dirty at this point, so unfortunately. But really great car, a lot of brake dust. Besides the annual maintenance that I have coming up that's, you know, should set this car until next year as far as you know, anything major like spark plugs or anything like that. Obviously, maybe some oil changes here and there, but I'm really, really excited to tune this car, and I'm really excited to get winter tires for this thing. And I know it's June, I know we just got to summer, I know the sun just came out, but legitimately speaking, I bought this car for the winter time. My Mustang, I really couldn't take it out in the winter time because, you know, it got a little squirrely here and there. Yeah, nothing new for Mustang owners, nothing new whatsoever. But honestly, guys, like, this thing's the bee's knees.
Get it out, shout at the rooftops. This is great.
Without a doubt, like, technically speaking, you could get your wife in here, you could get your girlfriend in the back, and then your girlfriend's kids, 2 of them at least, right there. Dude, this thing will do crazy donuts in the winter, I bet. You think CarMax will pay for my front diff if I break it doing donuts in the wintertime? Yeah. I'll say I was on Blizzaks and it was tuned by DME. It was only 750 horsepower. And truth be told, guys, this is exactly what makes my heart tick. This is exactly how I wish to be spending my time. I'm honestly as happy as I could possibly be with this car. I miss the sound of the Mustang, but as far as like a pure driving experience, this beast is absolutely unbelievable. I freaking love it. Like, obviously I can't hoon in this thing during the winter time. I can't just like go crazy, but if I slap some winter tires on here, I mean, I have 325s on the back and 285s in the front. So I would imagine that this thing would have quite a substantial amount of grip. Would you agree?
I would agree.
God save the Queen, man.